Hi, it's Lindsay Diane from DianeDecor.com, and this video we're going to talk all about how to make your duvet look full and fluffy on your bed. If you've ever wondered why you just can't seem to get your duvet to look like it did in the picture, nice and filled out and thick, it's because the photographers are using a few little tricks to make it really full and really thick, and your duvet insert alone probably isn't going to do it. So I'm going to share with you the secrets for how to make your duvet look and feel full and fluffy and thick on your bed. Now, if you do not have a duvet and duvet insert going on your bedding, and instead you have a standard comforter, stick around because I'm going to share a few more tips to help make your bed look full as well. If you want to skip to those tips, I will leave timestamps in the description below so that you can skip forward past the duvet stuff and go right on to those additional tips. But let's get started on how to make your duvet look full and fluffy. For years, I've been trying to figure out how to get my bed to look full and fluffy like they do in the marketing photos and on those really beautiful put together beds on Pinterest or on Instagram. And I have finally figured out 3 tried and true methods to getting that look. But first, let's talk about duvets versus comforters in case you are unaware. Now, when we're talking about duvets, we're talking about a combination of a duvet cover and a duvet insert. The duvet cover itself is almost like a giant pillowcase, right? This is the decorative color that may have a beautiful pattern on it. It may have, different textures or materials going on. It may be pinch pleat, it may have lace, it may have velvet. It can be made out of pretty much anything. But your duvet cover alone is not thick. It's just a thin outer casing that is meant to be washable. So the real benefit to having the duvet covers and the duvet inserts is that you can easily undo the cover, wash it, and replace it without having to have a giant machine to wash a king-size comforter or queen-size comforter. Now, a duvet insert is also great to have because you can swap them out easily, again, just like you can do with sheets and pillowcases throughout the season. So if you like different looks at different times of year, you don't have to buy multiple big, bulky comforter sets. You can just have multiple duvet covers that you can fold up, stack away easily in the off season, and take it out, wash it, put it on your bed when you're ready to go. Now, a comforter, so this is one big thick blanket. The comforter itself would have to go into the wash. So the pattern, the filling, all of it would have to go into the wash, and that's what makes it really big and bulky and heavy in the machines. Now, the comforters, if you've ever tried to wash them at home, they can be a real pain sometimes. They're very likely to offset your machine, which means you're going to get that unbalanced load. You're going to have to straighten them out and even it out, especially during the spin cycle. That happens a lot. That's why lots of people just opt to go bring their comforter to a dry cleaner or a laundromat to have it washed. But the comforter itself is just one piece. It's usually a heavier weight. Of course, they make ones that are supposed to be breathable all season comforters, and then you may have a heavy down comforter that you like to use in the winter. Either way, this is a one-piece unit that you're going to have to wash all at once. So getting back to the duvets. Now, the duvet cover, with that, you're going to need a duvet insert. Now, not all duvet inserts are created equally. Some are thicker than others. They're made of different materials. The insert itself is typically going to be in a plain white color. And then, again, the duvet cover is where you're going to get all of your pattern and style from. The duvet insert connects to the duvet cover either with loops and ties, or buttons and loops, or you may even have snaps in your duvet. And that is what keeps the duvet insert and the duvet cover together and stops your insert from sliding around inside of your cover. Now, let's move on to how to make your duvet look full and fluffy. So throughout this section of the video, I'm going to share with you some pictures of my duvet and duvet insert that are on my guest bed. These are from when I kind of did this little experiment. I actually measured the thickness with each method so that I could see the difference and I could show the difference to other people. So let's start off with this standard insert. So this is a queen bed with a queen duvet cover and a queen duvet insert. This is the standard. This is sort of how it would come just on its own. And this is the look that I have. You can see it looks fine. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's not that full and fluffy and luxurious looking bedding like you would see in a photo. It just isn't. It's fine. It's a normal weight. It looks put together, but it is not that big thickness that I was looking for. Now, let's go on to method number 1 for thickening this up, and it is called the overstuffed method. With the overstuffed method, you are using a duvet insert that is larger than your duvet cover. So for me, I have a queen duvet cover, and inside of it I am stuffing a king insert. This is going to give it a little bit more bulk than if I were to go with the standard queen insert that it's designed to go with. It's squeezing a little more fabric into the cover itself so that it will puff up and thicken up. And so now here's a look at that same bed using this overstuffed method. When I turn the bed down and fold over the duvet, I'm landing at a measurement of about 3 to 3.5 inches off the mattress. So at most I've gained about 1/2 inch or so in thickness by using this overstuffed method. So if you want to go ahead and try this method, here's what you want to do. If you have a twin bed, use a twin duvet cover with a full-size duvet insert. If you have a full-size bed, use a full-size cover with a queen insert. A queen bed, use a queen cover and a king insert. And a king bed, use a king cover and a California king insert. Next up is the double overstuffed method. Now, if you really want that super thick pile on your bed, go for the double overstuffed method. It's exactly what it sounds like. We are using a queen duvet cover and 2 king inserts. That's right. So you're going to tie in 2 king inserts inside of the queen cover. This is going to give you a very full look. That being said, it also may be a little bit warm, so be mindful of the season that you're in when you're trying to pull this off. So this is what it looks like on my bed now with that double overstuffed method. When I take a measure, the fold over measure is between 5.5 and 6 inches. Just for reference, I started with the standard 2.5 to 3 inches, and now I'm at 5.5 to 6 inches. So it's really bulked up the look of this whole bedscape quite a bit. But I will say it is quite warm because it's as if you're wearing 2 comforters or 2 blankets on top of you. They're just stuffed within 1 duvet cover. Now let's go on to some of the other ways that contribute to you having a full and fluffy bed that have nothing really to do with your duvet or your comforter. Now, number 1 is the mattress pad. Don't skip out on the mattress pad. This is something that's going to give you a pillow top kind of feeling on top of your mattress. It will usually gain you probably about 1/2 inch just on its own. So it will create a nice fluffy pillowy base on which you can build. Now there are different types of mattress pads. Of course, I'm talking about the quilted down sort of stuffed ones. I'll put a few on screen so you can see. They do have those egg crate style ones or memory foam style mattress pads. Either way, it's going to give you a nice full thick mattress base on which to work. The second thing that you'll want to do is to make sure that you fold down or fold back your comforter or your duvet. So if you just want that aesthetic, picture perfect look when someone walks into that bedroom, make sure that you've turned down that bed. That folded over appearance, of course, contributes to that thick plush look on the top of the bed. So don't forget to do that if you are looking for that just picture perfect aesthetic. The third thing that you can do to bulk up the look of that bed is to use your decorative and supplemental pillows. So traditionally we would start with 2 sleeping pillows along with 2 pillows where your decorative shams are on them. And then from there, everything else is just kind of extra. If you do not like having to deal with all of the pillows night after night after night, then skip this part. But if this is something maybe for a guest room or a room that's not used as often, and you want to just have it give a really wow impression when someone walks into the room, then go ahead and add some of those extra pillows. Just make sure you have a place for them to go and store during the night so that people aren't trying to sleep within a whole sea of pillows or they're just dropping them on the floor. But those pillows really make a difference when it comes to having a big, full, and fluffy bed. The next way to help add fullness to your bedding is to opt for pinch pleat covers. So this is going to be either your duvet cover or your comforter. Go for something that has a pinch pleat on it, or even something that has an embossed or embroidered embellishment to it. This is going to give you more of that optical illusion of volume on your bed. And finally, add a throw blanket to the end of your bed. This is going to add that just additional layer to create even more thickness and fullness on the top of the bed. This again can be of pretty much any material, but if you really want to add that volume, go for something maybe faux fur or a velvet or something with sort of like a long hair on it so that it really adds that fluff to your bed. Sherpa is another great option. And always remember that you can tumble dry to refluff any of your bedding if you need to. So if your comforter is just looking flat and matted, you can throw it into the dryer on tumble dry and help fluff it up and aerate it. The same with any of your pillows. That's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you liked it, please give it a like and consider subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to visit me at DianeDecor.com. I post all about home decorating tips and tricks over there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.